कामाभिकामनीय प्रपद्यं प्रसङ्ग्रादे कृत्वात्मसात् सुदर्शिना भगवन् गृहीतः सोऽहं कथं नु विसृजे तव भृत्य सेवाम्. And the shloka then patu that when Prahlada is telling, when I was falling in the deep well of samsara, and just because everybody is doing something, I am also following all the worldly people and doing exactly like everybody else. Olaga sugattala worldly sukha, we see it with our eyes and we want to get it. We also want to do it. So so we are seeing somebody has new car, or like I want like that. Somebody has new house, then we want like that. Somebody is saying, I went to this place, it's very nice. So somebody is here, we are seeing or we are hearing from somebody. Drishta Shruta Kannala Lakakardu Lena Pakardu Kadala Kekardu Kannala Pakardu. So by this we are learning from worldly people always. We are getting influenced by them. And so if we don't do like that, they say we are mad. So we get caught in that, right? So Prahlada is saying, I was also running like that because I have to be like everybody else. Kamavi kama maniya prapadan prasangadi. And then Nārada comes and says, Ille, you have another track, please come. Like that, our Nārada, he took Prahlada and he gave bhakti and jnana and vairagya to Prahlada. Now Prahlada is saying, oh my God, what a blessing. Otherwise, I would have been like other people going round and round trying to find something in the mirage. We saw that shloka, right? In the Marubhumi, right? Or some other word. Like a mirage, like you see water is there, but it's not there. Like that, we are running after those. But our Gurunada Nārada came and he only rescued me from this trap. So how can I forget my Guru's grace? And so I always want to serve my Gurunadana Cholra. And the shloka is very beautiful in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna Cholitharalya in the 4th canto of Bhagavad Gita, 30th shloka. Tad-vidhi pranipatena pariprashrena sevaya upadekshandi te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Tad-vidhi apepata jnanam pranipatena, first doing pranam to Gurunada, pranam with tan, man and soul. Jiva, Tan, Man and Jivana, which is surrendering wholeheartedly to Gurunada and throw myself at his feet. Pariprashnena, then ask, or you can ask question nicely about Jnana Vishayam, and then Seva is very important for Guru. To attain Jnana from Guru, Kainkaryam is very important. So what is Kainkaryam now? Whatever is pleasing to the Guru, if I do that, that is Kainkaryam. So for all of us, chanting Bhagavan Nama is Kainkaryam for us. So if we are doing that, we are doing Guru Seva. So even Namdev or Janabai, when they are among saints, they will sing Saint Bhajan, Sant Bhajan Karo. Not only Ramakrishna Bhajan, but Sant Bhajan. And they will do, Namdev ji will do Vishri to all the sons, saints. And then Janabai will wash their clothes, loads and loads of clothes and wash. So they do Kainkarya. So Sevaya is a very important word. Upadekshandi te jnanam. They give jnana upadesha who jnaninaha tattvadarshina. Who is the Guru, the one who is a jnani, who has tattva jnanam. Avarta, he will give that jnana. So Prahlada is telling that Nārada Muni was the one who saved me when I was sinking in the well of samsara. So how can I forget sva-bhṛtya-ṛṣi-vākyam? Bhagavan Nārada and Bhakta Seva vidave mata. When we are serious sadhak, if we are serious sadhaks, we will never leave seva, we will never leave satsanga. So Prahlada is telling that in that sloka, Kritvatmasa surashina Bhagavan grihitaha soham katham nu visraje tava bhṛtya seva mat-prāṇa-rakṣaṇam ananta pitur vadhaś manye sva-bhṛtya-ṛṣi-vākyam ṛtaṁ vidhātum khaḍgaṁ pragṛhya yadavocad asad-vidhitsuḥ tvām īśvaro mad-aparo harāmi mat-prāṇa-rakṣaṇam ananta pitur manye sva-bhṛtya-ṛṣi-vākyam ṛtaṁ vidhātum khaḍgaṁ pragṛhya yadavocad asat-vidhitsuḥ tvām īśvaro mad-aparo harāmi mat-prāṇa-rakṣaṇam ananta pitur manye sva-bhṛtya-ṛṣi-vākyam ṛtaṁ vidhātum khaḍgaṁ pragṛhya yadavocad asat-vidhitsuḥ tvām īśvaro mad-aparo harāmi. Nārada is being attacked by Hiranyakashipu. Bhagavan saved his life, right? Bhagavan saved the life of Prahlada. Prāṇa Rakṣa. mat-prāṇa-rakṣaṇam. You saved my life. Pitur vadhaś, and you killed my father. Why? To make the word of ṛṣi-vākyam ṛtaṁ, means truth. To make the word of the Rishi truth. Manye sva-bhṛtya-ṛṣi-vākyam ṛtaṁ vidhātum. It seems when Nārada is the Rishi, so when Kayatu, Prahlada's mother, she was pregnant, and she was in the ashrama of Nārada, and she was, even when she was pregnant, she was constantly praying for the welfare and long life of Prahlada. And she was praying that nobody should harm him and his enemies should not harm him. Like that she was praying, so that Prahlada should be protected always, she is asking. And his enemies should be destroyed. But what is the problem? The enemy is the husband and son has to be saved. How much Kayatu would have suffered, I can't even imagine. So Kayatu asked Nārada like this: let my son be protected from all dangerous situations. And Nārada said, Tathastu, yes, it shall be so. So that Vakyam, Ṛṣi-Vākyam ṛtaṁ, to keep the word of Nārada, that Prahlada will be always protected. Bhagavan saved his life. Prahlada is telling Krishna, you saved my life and you killed our enemy. And so when my father, who himself is the enemy, what to say in this case, right? When he took out the sword, khaḍgaṁ pragṛhya yadavocad asat-vidhitsuḥ tvām īśvaro. Father is asking, who else? Who is the other God besides me? I mean, I am the God. Who is your other God who is going to protect you? Show me. Like that. Hiranyakashipu is challenging. And then Prahlada says, yes, I see him. Right? So to make the word of the Rishi come true, you killed my father and you protected me, Krishna. Khaḍgaṁ pragṛhya yadavocad asat-vidhitsuḥ tvām īśvaro mad-aparo harāmi ekastvameva jagadedat amuśyayatvam ādyantayo pritagavasya madhyatascha sriṣṭvā gunavyadhikaram nijamāyayedam नानेवतैरवसिदस्तदनुप्रविष्टः एकस्त्वमेव जगदेदत् अमुष्ययत्वम् आद्यन्तयो पृथगवस्यसि मध्यतश्च सृष्ट्वा गुणव्यधिकरं निजमाययेदं नानेवतैरवसिदस्तदनुप्रविष्टः
एव जगदेदमुष्ययत्वम् आद्यन्तयो पृथगवस्यसि मध्यतश्च सृष्ट्वा गुणव्यधिकरं निजमाययेदम् नानेवतैरवसिदस्तदनुप्रविष्टः
tvām. Bhagavan alone exists. When Adyantayo in the beginning, then Pritagavasya at the end, and then Madhyadascha in the middle also. Bhagavan alone exists. We have seen in Nārayanam and Bhagavatam class how creation started. So only Bhagavan was there, and then slowly all the Panchabhutas are created, all the places are created, and then Brahmaji emerges from the navel of Bhagavan. So creation starts. So before creation, Bhagavan was there. Now we are in the awakened state where creation is there. Even now Bhagavan is there. Everybody is talking about Bhagavan always. Bhagavan there cannot be a place without Bhagavan. Even the Nastika who are shouting Bhagavan, they are also talking about Bhagavan only. Right? Don't worship Bhagavan, they are saying means even then also they are talking about Bhagavan. Bhagavan illama irukave mudiyadu. We cannot be without Bhagavan. Whether you are scolding him or whether you are praying and worshipping, Bhagavan alone is there always. Nobody can deny it, right? So, just like the Surya Bhagavan is there, everybody knows Surya Bhagavan. You don't have to say, hey, do you know, have you seen the sun? Everybody has seen the sun, right? Like that. Everybody knows sun. Like that, Bhagavan is always there, everywhere. And so, he was there in the beginning, in the end, and he's in the middle also. By using his power, Srishtva Gunavyadikaram Nijamaya. Very beautiful system Bhagavan has created using the Maya Shakti of Bhagavan. And so, in that there is gunas. There is Sattva, Raja, Tamo Guna. And then this Maya of Bhagavan makes us do action and react. We get reaction for it. And so the cycle keeps going. A very beautiful system designed by Bhagavan. Bhagavan always gives two choices. One is good, one is bad. But he lets you make the decision. He will give you the choice. He will stay aloof. So we have to decide, and we do the action and we face the consequence. So that beautiful system Bhagavan has created. Drishtva gunavyadikaram nijamaya yedam nānīvatairavasidastadanū pravishtaha. He alone exists. He does not get, even though he is in everything, he also manages to remain separate also. So for us also, if we do karma, we cannot escape karma. We have to do action. What we can escape is karma bandha. We have to escape not from karma, but karma bandhathile we need freedom. Cannot avoid karma, but karma bandhathile release. So Adhamadri Bhagavan, even though he does everything, but Bhagavan, he does not do for himself. He always does for others. And so he wants somebody to call, then he will come and do. Otherwise, he is happy in his own Atma Anandam. When Draupadi calls, yes, Krishna comes. Until then, he won't interfere. Bhagavan won't interfere. Hey, why are you playing dice? It's not good for you. Like that, he won't interfere and discipline. He will let it happen. But when somebody is doing and then says, oh my God, please help me, Krishna, then he comes. Like that, he does everything, but he also remains unattached by it. See how beautifully Bhagavan does work. You and I, on the other hand, we get caught in that I am doing, in that I. Bhagavan does not have that I. So he remains separate also. So, Srishtva Gunavyadikaram Nijamaya Yedam Nānīvatairavasidastadanū pravishtaha Tvām va idam sadasadisha bhavam stadonyo Maya yadatma parabuddhiriyam hyapārta Yasya janma nidhanam sthitiriyanam cha Tadvaitadeva pasukala vadhaṣṭi-tarvoho Tvām va idam sadasadisha bhavam stadonyo Maya yadatma parabuddhiriyam hyapārta Yasya janma nidhanam sthitiriyanam cha Tadvai tadeva vasukalavadashti-taroho. He only started everything, he is only sustaining everything, and at the end, what will be left is still Bhagavan. Even after the pralaya and all the worlds are destroyed and all the jivas are gone, still who will exist? It is Bhagavan. But we don't see Bhagavan, just like the seed is the source for the tree, right? But once the tree has come out, we don't see the seed. Yeah, one small seed created a big tree. Like that, if the tree is there means there was a seed. Otherwise, how can there be a tree without the seed? Yeah, everything has a source, an origin. So that is the beautiful thing, how everything, the sun or the elements are all created by Bhagavan. Even though they are all opposite to each other, they still remain, they coexist. For example, if fire and water are opposite, when there is fire burning, if you throw water, the fire will be extinguished, right? But the elements, they exist without conflicting and damaging each other. Bhagavan is controlling everything. The space is there, then air is there. The air will blow out the Agni, but the air is behaving correctly. Air is moving correctly. The Agni is doing its thing. The water is doing its thing. And the Bhumi, it's doing its thing. Otherwise, during the period of dissolution, the whole earth will be covered in water. Okay, at the end, there will be rain, continuous rain for years together, and the whole earth will be immersed in water and washed away. Then what will happen to the water? The fire, intense scorching heat will be there for some years. Intense heat will be there, and that heat will dry up all the water. Then what will happen to the fire? The air will blow, and the air will blow for a long time, and the air will blow out the fire. Then what happens? Only air is left. That air will merge into Akasha. So this is the way of involution. How there was evolution from Akasha to Vayu, then Agni, then Jalam, Prithvi. Like that, the opposite will be like this. So these elements, they are all virodham of each other, but yet they function together very beautifully, right? So, எப்படி நடக்கிறதுனா, there is a controller. There is a controller for everything. That is why things are happening in the constant way. Every morning, same time, sunrise happens. If there is no by chance. It is a system designed by Bhagavan that things are working like this. If you take, for me, every time I take out all the clothes and after we wash a laundry and we take out and we are in a hurry. I got one pair of sock, I want to get the other one. I just look through the cloths to get the same pair of sock. I'll never get. I'll get another pair of socks, then I'll get another one, then I'll get another one. If you let things by chance, they will not be right every time, right? And if you are in a hurry, you will never get the correct socks. First you will get one, then you say I want same one like this, and you will keep digging all the clothes and you hurry to go out. You will never get the same one. You'll get another one, then you will get another one. So by chance means it won't be uniform, it won't happen always. It's by chance, yeah. But what is all constant, the earth and the elements are all working in proper way. The seed does not cross its boundaries, right? Everything is functioning as per its limits, because somebody is overseeing everything. The sun is shining because you are watching Guru Ayappa. He's afraid of you. The sun comes and does its job. Yad bhityo dedi suryo dahadicha dahano. The wind is blowing because Bhagavan is controlling. Vadi vayustada, Agni is burning, wind is blowing. Vadi vayustada anye yadbida padmajadyaha punaruchidavali naharandenu kalam. All the Brahmaji is doing his work. All the gods are offering and making their offering at the proper time. Yenaiva ropitaha prang nijapadamapi techa vitadascha paschade. Ellam Bhagavan is Vishwam Niyantre. He is controlling everything. So it is Bhagavan alone is doing everything. We should never say I did this, I did that, because it is only Bhagavan. So when the person says Bhagavan is doing, it's easy for us. We don't have pressure. If we say I am doing, means so much pressure is there. Here you say Guruvayurappan is doing. That's it. So like that, it is he alone doing. Like how did the tree come from the seed? Like that, the relationship is there, but we may not see the seed now, right? Seed already became a tree. We won't see the seed. So like that, Bhagavan is the fundamental cause of everything. Tvām va idam sada-sadisha bhavam stadonyo maya yadatma para-buddhiriyam. Me and they, and the difference நம்ம பார்க்கிறோம் இல்லையா? How Jay from Houston, JG says, when you're doing group parayana, there is no I, right? How he said that? We are always saying me and you. அது வந்து difference. Atma para buddhiriyam hyapartha. When we see difference, then we are having ego. But when we say I am also Guruvayurappan's bhakta, they are also bhakta. So let them read. It's good. Let them read. Why should I only read? Let them read. I can hear. So like that, we are doing in a group means we have to be more accommodating to other people. If you have to come to satsang means we have to improve our social behavior, social skills we need. Some people are very shy or they cannot mix in other groups, so they are always doing their own thing in their home. They won't develop. But for us, we are in a social environment. We have to have social skills. Then in satsang we need that. So பொறுமை வேணும், அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கணும், அண்ட் கொஞ்சம் விட்டு கொடுக்கணும், இதெல்லாம் இருக்கு. அதனால ஆத்மா பர புத்திரியம் ஹ்யபார்த்தா. When we see me and their difference, then we feel pressure. And so the Prahlada is telling it's only Bhagavan. Think of you or all of us as we are all student of Bhagavatam. She is also student, I am also student. What is the difference, right? So like that we have to become more accommodative. So Prahlada is saying don't see difference. Everything is only Bhagavan is doing. So tvām va idam sada-sadisha bhavam stadonyo maya yadatma para-buddhiriyam hyapartha yasya janma nidhanam sthitiríkshanam cha tadvai tadeva vasukala vadhaṣṭitaroho yasyedamaatmani jagat vilayambu madhye sheshe atmana nija sukhanubhavo nirihaha yogena militad atmani vidanigraha turye stidho natu tamo na gunamscha yukshe. Creative cycle is over. Bhagavan withdraws everything into himself. See how we said that the earth will be covered with water, the fire will extinguish, the fire will consume the water, it will dry up, and the air will blow the fire, and air will merge into Akasha, Akasha will merge into Bhagavan. This is how at the end Bhagavan takes everything into himself. Just like the spider, it will spin a web and from its own mouth and bring it out, and it will play in the web for some time and get food and insects and everything. When game over, it will pull it inside. Like that only the universe is working. Everything Bhagavan is doing. He knows our past history. He knows how many janma we already have taken. He knows where we are going next. He knows when you stand in front of him. He knows your entire history. And he knows who is your husband, he knows your son, your daughter. He knows everything about you. He is so super intelligent. Today my husband was telling, when we went to the eye doctor, always watery eyes my husband is having. So we went to eye doctor and they are saying the water is not draining correctly. So the water, it is coming out. But for us, the system Bhagavan has created is the water, it should go inside. It will not come out. When we are young and everything is healthy, Bhagavan has created a beautiful body. It's called bioengineering. Like they study all this, how the iodide fluid, it is inside, but it's not coming outside. Yeah, so it is draining correctly. But for some people, the drainage, there is some block in the drain, so the water is coming out. So like that, the doctor is trying to explain, and my husband is saying, wow, how God has created that. He's the first engineer is Guru Harapan. He's super smart because he has created the body working so beautifully, and the water in the eye, if it is healthy and everything, it won't come out, but it will go from the corner and it will drain, it will go inside. But for my husband, because of which the eyelid is dropping or something, so the water is not draining inside correctly, but it's coming out. So for that we have to put some liquid or something. Like that, when you think how Bhagavan has created this body, how everything is working beautifully. He is the first engineer, bioengineering, our first. Is that they study in medical colleges and all, right? The human body, it's a miracle every day. People will say, I can, where is God? I am only making money, I am eating, I am living life, I don't need God. Like that they'll say. So if you are eating your food, you are making money and eating, who is digesting food inside? How is food getting digested? Have you thought about it? It is Bhagavan. He is as the Agni. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva. He is sitting inside as the Agni and consuming and digesting the food correctly. But so many of us have digestion problem because we didn't obey Bhagavan properly. So some will say gluten allergy, some say nut allergy, some say pollen allergy. All this why? Because like that we are not, we have become very unhealthy. So everything working smooth is Bhagavan is inside. He is digesting our food. He has arranged a beautiful system. The eyes do the one problem if we have and go to doctor, then we say, oh my God, right? But when everything is working correctly, we don't appreciate, right? Like that, when something is wrong, we appreciate. Like that, it is Bhagavan who created. Bhagavan, after creating everything, he withdraws everything into himself, and then he also takes rest. He needs rest, Bhagavan. And so how does he rest? We all go to sleep in the night. Bhagavan goes in the yoga-nidrā, and that is called yogena militadrik atmani nidrā. It's not like deep sleep for us, like not like that. Eyes are half open. It's a yoga-nidrā where he's not fully asleep, but he's not awake also. It is another state called turiya state, where it is not full deep sleep, that is tamasic, that we forget everything and dark, and everything is dark. Not like that sleep, and not like this sleep state when I'm awake, but a state called turiya nilai turiye sthido. That's the fourth state which you and I have not experienced because we are in the Maya world. There is another state called turiya state where there is only eternal rest, ananda rest. And so that's called yoga-nidrā. Bhagavan also goes into rest period for number of years. And then again he wakes up, again it starts. So Prahlada understood all this. Nana is telling Bhagavan how great you are, that you are running everything. You are only the master and creating and sustaining everything. So like that he's telling, Yogena militadrik atmani nidrā turye sthido natu tamo na gunamscha yukshe tasyaiva deva puridam nija kala shaktya sanjodida prakriti dharmana atmagudam ambasyananda shayanade viramat samadhe navedavut swakanika vatavan mahabjam tasyaiva deva puridam निजकालशक्त्यः संजोदित प्रकृतिधर्मण आत्मगूढम् अम्बस्यानन्दशयनादि विरमत्समाधेः नाभिरभूत् स्वकणिकावटवन्महाब्जम्. Creation start Nija Kala Shaktya, just like we all get up 5 a.m. Sundarakanda, we have to log in like that. Our Bhagavan also gets up and time wakes up Bhagavan automatically and he starts the work of creation. Sanjodita Prakriti Dharmana Atma Gudam. His power called Prakriti is put into action. Ambasyananda Shayanade Viramat Samadhe Navedabhusva Kadika Vadavan Mahajam. As Bhagavan was resting in the causal waters, now he is awake. He gives a glance to his Shakti Prakriti and she gets up and is stirred into activity, and then everything starts. A beautiful lotus emerged from the Navedabhut, from the navel of Bhagavan. Swakanika Vatavan Mahabjam. A small bud emerges and the lotus emerges, and then in that lotus there is Brahmaji sitting, and Brahmaji is the one. He starts the creation like this. So we will start from the next sloka next week. चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगम् महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डल निशापरिष्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्गणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षदा कलिमलहरणं पुत्रा कैवल्यसुखप्रदम् कृष्ण प्रेमनिमग्नो राजा कृष्ण पदाम्बुजमाप देवा जय जय भागवत जय जय भागवत देवा जय जय भागवत जय जय राधा कृष्ण स्वरूप जय जय भागवत देवा जय जय भागवत भागवत भगवान की जय श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय गुरुवायूरप्पा शरणं